market sees a turnaround before the end of the year, or are we headed for a decline in 2025?
It's hard to know. It's hard to predict that things will change much in this sort of low liquidity holiday environment. And we know that people are largely closing their books here. As I mentioned before, maybe we'll get a Santa Claus rally. But I think that choosing, the year itself, which we all do, it's a natural way to do it, is a bit of an arbitrary time frame. I mean, I think the best place to probably peg these assets to is when Donald Trump won the election. That was a much more fundamental change than, New Year's 2025, I would say, for the crypto industry. And obviously, we're still up massively from that time across the board. So I think now, as I mentioned, we need to see further delivery of the promises that we saw at the beginning of that administration and during the campaign to really see it continue flying. But I do believe, actually, that 2026 will generally be a positive year, barring any black swans in macro.
Shifting gears in ETF news, we have BlackRock filing to create a staked Ether ETF. And this is what the industry has really been pushing for, these staked products as a way to drive adoption. Do you think that the addition of staking will bring investors to this new offering if approved?
I do. I think it will absolutely be huge. Now, we actually saw a period not so long ago, largely with obviously Tom Lee as a trigger, where Ethereum ETFs were outperforming Bitcoin ETFs for long periods of time. And now we've actually seen Solana and XRP ETFs outperforming the Ethereum and the Bitcoin ETFs since they launched, because they're new and there's interest in them. But the Solana ETF was the first one really to launch with staking, and there was huge institutional appetite for that. I mean, for people who don't understand it, it's effectively just tagging a yield on to these products. And right now, to own an Ethereum ETF, you're not getting the yield that's native to Ethereum. If you just go stake your Ethereum yourself and buy the native asset, you can get 3-4%. Solana, it can be 8, 9, 10%, depending on where you do it. So having no staking versus staking in these actual products is a really huge difference.